and welcome to the Charleston Gaillard Center. Thank you all so much for your patience this morning. We have a couple late school buses, as you can see by the empty seats, so we'll have some more kids loading in this morning. I'm Sterling DeVries with the Charleston Gaillard Center, and we are always happy when our hall is filled with students. So thank you so much for joining us. Please turn off any phones, put them on silent, no photos, no videos. Also, if you came in a school bus at the end of the show, stay seated and we'll call you when your school bus pulls up outside. At this time, I am honored and thrilled to introduce to you the Charleston Gaillard's Artist-in-Residence and Charleston, South Carolina's Poet Laureate, Mr. Marcus Amaker.
All right, how's everybody feeling right now? You feeling all right? That's awesome. My name is Marcus, and I am your friend. I'm also the Poet Laureate of this beautiful city and the Artist-in-Residence here at the Gaillard Center. And I'm super excited that you all are here to take in this experience. Give yourselves a round of applause and all that. Yes. So what we're going to do is going to be a really cool experience. The first time that we've done this show, showing you what is the connection between poetry and music and hip-hop and art and local artists. It's going to be a lot of fun. But first of all, I want to give a shout-out to all of the schools that are here. So, well, North Charleston Creative Arts, make some noise. Nice. Is Angel Oak in the house? Yeah. All right, what about Laurel Hill? Nice. James Simmons, are y'all here? Oh, I guess they'll be coming soon. Chicora. All right, what about Dunston? There we go. Is Burke High School in the house? Yes. What about Janee Moore? Whoa. Y'all are definitely in the house. All right, Trident Academy. Trident Academy, y'all are coming. And Hersey. All right. Oh yeah. Sanders Clyde, y'all in the house? And Morningside. All right. Whoa, we got a lot of schools here. Let's keep on going. Northwoods, Murray, Lesane, are y'all in the house? Yes. I appreciate you all being here. I really appreciate it. This is a part of the Free Verse Charleston Poetry Festival. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a second, but first, I want you all to snap your fingers. All right, let's get everybody to snap your fingers. Thank you. This is a poem about finger snapping, because as a poet, that's one of the most beautiful things when we're up here doing our music or doing our words, and you snap in the middle of a poem. It's a beautiful thing. The finger snap carries as much impact as a hand clap. To the poet, it's a gentle interruption, a love recognition, a spoken word tradition. For a musician, that's a foot tap, or a palm patting beats on a kneecap when a song unwraps from your brain to your ears, to your lungs, to your lap. The rhythmic repetition of your hips with rap, the mathematical workout of a funky bass slap. Poets don't need all of that. We simply want you to snap. If you hear something you like, press your thumb against your middle finger flat and quickly push it back. That sound is where it's at. That sound is the opposite of a shrug. It's a telepathic hug. It's an audience and language in love. It's time to begin, so strap in your emotions. Make contact as a spoken word poet. I saunter off on Mondays to scream from a soapbox on the sidewalks. Stanzas scribbled out on sandpaper are smoothed out from the stage. I stitch thoughts together and slide between the sheets as I sleep. It becomes my second skin. I stick metaphors in my pen for self-gratification. It's better than science and more colorful than Saturday morning cartoons. I spit like I'm Superman. Swooping through the words and fighting through the verbs I've scratched out on small pieces of paper, it obsesses me and undresses me from normal conversation, so I sit in a sea of ink stains and swim through an endless stream of inspiration. I'm searching for the spark that will help me start the process over and over again. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I want you all to know, as a poet and as a musician, everything starts on the page, right? So this is actually, that last poem, this was me writing that poem, and he sees my handwriting is really bad. But this is, yeah, somebody said yes. So this is my handwriting as I was writing that poem. Every song that you hear, every movie that you watch, actually everything starts on the page, and that's super important for you all to know. So this is the Poetry Festival. And this Poetry Festival, it started a couple weeks ago. This is the last event of it. And we've been doing a lot of really fun events. We had an open mic. That's somebody on stage at a hotel downtown. We had an event for people with special needs called Heart. This is another open mic event that we had. That was a lot of fun. That is me. Up on stage doing some stuff with some jazz. This is Andrea Gibson, who is a nationally known touring poet. Absolutely amazing. And Andrea did a poem. She did a poem about her dog, which is awesome. So I think a lot of people think that poetry has to be serious, right? You can do poems about dogs. We did a show where it was poetry and dance. So I think it's really cool for you all to realize that as a writer, it's not just being on paper, right? You can do all kinds of stuff with poetry. This is on this stage, actually. It's a high school student doing an open mic, doing a slam. And we also had poetry and pancakes, which was a lot of fun. Typewriting poems for people who ordered a pancake. All right, so this is me. This is me when I was in the 5th grade, and I look exactly the same, right? I don't. I look a little different. But so my birthday's tomorrow, and this was around my birthday. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. That's nice. Thank you very much. So this is a poem about me, just to get you in tune with who I am. Dear friends, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Marcus Amaker. I came into this world with the heartbeat of life in the key of life. Stevie Wonder's album constantly spinning in the home of a military family passing through Las Vegas. Even as a baby, music was the only beat that made sense besides the beat of my mother and father's heart. It was the only rhythm that felt unforced, unlike my voice that stuttered as a child, stammered as a teen, stumbles as an adult. I beat myself up the first time words bumped against my breath, my brain, disconnected from the pulse inside my head, so I made beats alone behind closed doors instead. Singing into cassette tapes became a diary of melody music, became the sibling I never had, a best friend for any swing of mood. Metallica, aggression. Janet Jackson, joy. Prince, confidence, the soul of a black boy living in Japan. And then I discovered the beat of hip hop. A Tribe Called Quest was a journey that left rap's permanent impression on my tongue. Words started forming from boom bap, the beat of black experience. Hip hop was a baby who taught me how to speak. I merged with its movement. I still swing to its beat. With college came the unchained melodies of Joni Mitchell, Tori Amos, and Ani DeFranco. Every night, I absorbed the beat of women's voices into broken-hearted poems in tune with the downbeat of black wings spiraling through depression. I've lived a lifetime of repetition and melancholy as muscle memory, but came out stronger. My wife knows the ebb and flow of my beat. We write songs together without the accent of sound. She is my melody until my beat goes silent. Thank you. So you all are in for a treat, right? So you all are going to be exposed to poetry and hip hop from local artists. So next up, you're going to hear something from Niecy Blues, who's a local musician. She does improvisational music. She does rock. She does rap. She's a really good friend. She's amazing. Give it up for Niecy Blues, everybody.
Hello there. How's everybody doing? Good. Okay, so I'm going to sing a song, and it's going to have some visuals with it, so you can also watch the visuals, okay? All right. Everybody say, hit it. You can clap if you want. I knew that you were coming long before you stepped outside your door. Your mind keeps running, but your feet are firmly planted on that wooden floor. It's clear you're not quite who you pretend to be. It's mind over matter, but you can't do division when you're right in front of me. 'Cause I got ways to make you do what I want you to. Yeah. I got ways to make you do what I want you to. Yeah. I got ways to make you do what I got ways ways to make you do what I hey. Ways on many ways. Since all you wanna do is play a game, come let me see, come let me breathe some life into your tired mind. You attracted to deception. You're so twisted, aren't you, babe? You're so wicked, aren't you, babe? But I make it so you never run away. I'll make it so you can't go on without a taste. Yeah. Ways to make you do what I want you to. Ways to make you do what I would ways, yeah. Hey, I got ways to make you do what I want you to. Yeah. I got ways to make you do it. To make you do it. Want you to, yeah. Want you to, yeah. Want you to. I got ways to make you do what I want you to. Ways to make you do it. Ways to make you do it. To make you do it. To make you do it. To make it, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for clapping with me. Okay, I'll be back.
All right, everybody say, ooh-wee! Give it up again for Niecy Blues, everybody. All right, keep in mind, one, these are all local artists, and two, everything that you hear starts on the page. So who here likes to write? Like, scream if you like to write. All right. Okay, all right, thank you. So cool, you all like to write. So just know, if somebody tells you writing is boring, it's be like, look, I saw this show where I saw that all these artists are turning their writing into a performance, and it's a beautiful thing. So next up, you all are in for a big treat. We're gonna give you a little bit of hip-hop history through local artist and teacher, Cody Dixon, otherwise known as Slim Soul. Give it up, give it up for Cody.
How we feeling? Oh, I think we can do better than that. How we feeling? There you go, there you go.
Yeah.
I feel good. I'm so glad to be here right now. Like you said, my name is Slim Soul. I have some people up here helping me on keys, on bass, on drums, and I got my homie Marty Says here. We're gonna do some hip hop for you today, all right? So before I get into it, I just wanted to start by saying y'all should know how blessed you are to be here right now, because I never got to do anything this cool when I was in school. We never went to no concerts, saw local bands, hip hop. They really never let us go see a hip hop show. That's what I'm really tripping on right now. But you see the faces up above me, these are all of my influences. These are people that I listened to when I was your age, when I was growing up. I was blessed to have a mom and dad that always instilled music in me. I played piano from a young age. I played drums from a young age, and I began to do that with my beatbox machine right here, my machine, and I've started to produce and meet these wonderful musicians, and I just want to show you where it all started from. Gil Scott-Heron, one of my favorite poets of all time. He did The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. He also sang, he played piano, he was a musician as well, and he would just spit so real. He would just spit so real, and it would be like he researched all of this stuff. He knew politicians, he knew what happened in his community, he knew what happened all over the world and how we were being perceived, and he shared it through his words. He used his words like an instrument over the band, and it was really amazing to me to hear that. But you'll see some other people, they might be familiar. This right now is a song called Stakes is High by one of my favorite hip-hop groups of all time called De La Soul. It's produced by a guy named Jay Dilla. I don't know if you ever heard his name, but what he would do was pay homage to the greats of funk and soul and jazz. He would bring that back, and he would sample these records. He would sample records and drum loops and voices, and just how it was just so amazing, because we always gotta pay homage to the roots. So I want some crowd participation. I want y'all to wake up real quick. So when I say vibes, y'all say vibrations. All right? Y'all got me? When I say vibes, y'all say
vibrations.
Okay, y'all got it. Let's try it again. When I say vibe,
Y'all say
vibration. When I say vibe, y'all say vibrations. All right, I hear it. One time. When I say vibe, y'all say vibration. Thank you. All right, the stakes is high when we talk about the vibes.
the stakes is
Hey,
high.
vibrations. When we talk about the vibes,
Y'all say, oh,
hey, the stakes is high. The stakes is high when we talk about the vibe.
the stakes is high.
Oh. The stakes is high. The stakes is high when we talk about the vibes.
Y'all say,
All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's get into it, Martin.
go ahead.
Okay, Martin had a dream, but I'm losing self-esteem right now. But they saying speaker box, we the team right now, promoting the peace. But when it comes to the beat, I'ma beat that down. You can't repeat that sound. Told y'all, I'ma really hold Chuck down like I'm ill and about to throw up. But we chill cause we about to blow up. Pops told me I should show up, so I went and changed the flow up. CFC wasn't seeing me, then I showed up. All I see is red and blue lights, keep your quotas. It's time to put an end to that. It's Slim Coda. I'm chillin' like a roster, chillin' out Moja. I ain't a soldier, but baby, you know I'm so fly. So fly, used to be most fly, now I'm so fly. Meet me at a third eye level, I stand tall, now my soul shine like a bezel. Not a young rebel, wings with the rebel. This that smooth mix with the bass and the treble. Hey, cause the stakes is high. Cause the stakes is high when you feel the vibes. Hey,
I say
okay.
vibes, y'all say,
Vibrations. When I say vibe, y'all say thank you. Y'all say vibe.
When I say vibe, y'all say
vibration.
look, look, congratulations,
Marty.
congratulations,
The stakes is high.
congratulations. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
The stakes is
Yeah.
high, okay.
Stakes is high.
The stakes is high. The stakes is,
All right.
look, congratulations to all the people that made it.
What?
And those that didn't, my condolences. It gets hard, but this part, by far, the realest thing I've written in the New York Minute. Nah, I'd rather lather piece of cloth than muscle stick. I've been told that I should quit and the industry ain't legit. Let's
Alright.
forget the politics, skip the dollar cents.
Yeah.
Picking pockets quick to get a glimpse, but how's it fit in to stand out? Never been the one to sit in. How can you possibly view a perfect picture
Yeah.
when every light is dim lit? Wait, don't make these cats meows loud, my roar's legit. Coming up with more connects than board games for kids. I put the Bull City on my back like the shirts I wear. Speaker box on the shirts I wear. I've even sewn more lines than the shirts I wear. Stating facts if they care to not. I got a long run ahead if you care to watch. Updating speaker box, turn it up a notch, notch,
Hey.
notch, 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 notch.
Because the stakes is high. Yeah,
The stakes is high.
All right.
The stakes is high.
Hey, when we
The
talk
stakes is
about the
high.
vibes, the what? Yes.
The stakes is
When we
high.
talk about the vibes. Yes, I hear y'all. Thank y'all. It's so beautiful. Stakes is high.
The stakes
You know
is
the
high.
stakes is high when we
When
talk
I
about
say
the vibes. Hey, you know the stakes is
When I
high.
say vibes.
You know the stakes is high when we talk about the vibe, the vibrations,
Vibrations.
The vibrations.
Vibrations.
the vibrations,
When I say vibes.
the vibrations,
When I
the
say
vibrations.
vibes.
Yeah, you know the stakes is high when we talk
I
about
say
the vibes. Oh, I love it. I hear y'all out there. I hear y'all.
Y'all
We
make
awake
some noise
now.
for yourselves.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes,
Thank
yes,
y'all.
yes,
Thank y'all.
yes.
We'll be back. I'm gonna leave it to Marcus.
Give it up for Slim Soul, everybody. All right, one more time. Everybody say, ooh-wee. Say, ah. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. All right, so we are going to get a little poetic lesson for you. Who here knows who this is? All right, so that is why you are here. We're here to show you some really great history as far as writing goes. This is Gwendolyn Brooks. Everybody say Gwendolyn Brooks. So way, way, way back in 1950, Gwendolyn Brooks was the first black woman to win a Pulitzer Prize. 1950. So she's amazing. So yeah, give it up for Gwendolyn Brooks. Gwendolyn Brooks should be taught in all schools, and I think that we should all know about her more because she did so much for poetry, so much for hip hop, so much for being a writer and all of that. So I'm going to read one of her poems, and this is a really short poem that she wrote in 1959, but this poem was one of the first poems that really got people thinking about jazz rhythm, that got people thinking about hip hop rhythm in 1959. And you know what's funny? This poem was banned. People didn't want this poem in schools, so I'm going to read it. It's called We Real Cool. We real cool. We left school. We lurk late. We strike straight. We sing, sin. We thin, gin. We jazz, June. We die soon. It's a little poem. 1959. That was too dangerous for folks. Gwendolyn Brooks. All right, who knows who this is? All right, Muhammad Ali. That is awesome. Muhammad Ali. So Muhammad Ali, in the 60s, boxer, one of the greatest boxers of all time, but one of the greatest figures of all time because you know how it is now in sports, you talk to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, it was a good game, we just take it day by day, blah, 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 you know. Muhammad Ali actually was one of the first people to really put poetic thought and form into normal conversation with interviews in popular culture. So I'm going to read some of the things that Muhammad Ali said just normally. He said, "The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up." That's such a beautiful phrase. Also, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You might have heard that. And then when talking about this match here against Sonny Liston, he said, "Now Clay swings with the right, what a beautiful swing, and the punch raises the bear clear out of the ring. Liston is still rising, and the ref wears a frown, for he can't start counting till Sonny comes down." Muhammad Ali, y'all, Muhammad Ali. All right, yes. So, so y'all know about, y'all listen to these artists, right? You listen to these artists? Okay. So, Cardi B would not be Cardi B without some of the hip hop folks that we're talking about today, right? So who here knows A Tribe Called Quest? All right. Show of shouts. Who here knows this band, A Tribe Called Quest? Okay, so this is a history lesson. Cardi B wouldn't be Cardi B. Travis Scott wouldn't be Travis Scott without A Tribe Called Quest. So can I get you all to clap your hands? Wait, let's go in rhythm. This is A Tribe Called Quest. When I was a kid, I heard this song, and it changed my life. Keep the rhythm up. Keep the rhythm. All right. Back in the day when I was a teenager, before I had status and before I had a pager, you can find the abstract listening to hip hop. Pop used to say it reminded him of bebop. Okay, stop. A Tribe Called Quest. They came out in 1991 with The Low End Theory, one of the best hip hop albums of all time, and everything started on the page. I hope you like A Tribe Called Quest. So, did you know that poets are superheroes? We have a God-like grasp of language and the power to transform any emotion into alliteration. We sit with sadness until it spins out of silence onto paper. We craft confessional poems with the spark of a metaphor and the speed of a comet. We are saviors of sonnets, protectors of expression. If there is no answer, we write down the question. Did you know that poets are rappers? Sometimes we'll rhyme in standard time, where every other line is a rhythmic sound. We'll bring you in with the stroke of a pen and make you believe every word is profound. Our books are bound to be mirrors of thought, transparent voices for hidden pain. And spoken word poets scream so loud, our voices become melodic refrains. Did you know that poets are mathematicians? We solve puzzles with words using couplets of description. We obsess over scores for slam competitions. We carefully count syllables when writing haikus. We painstakingly pick out 6-line patterns for sestinas. There's palindromes, pantoons, villanelles, and prose. Poems are meticulously and miraculously mapped out like calculus. Did you know that poets are astronauts? We can be weightless with writer's block or gridlocked with gravity. We'll take our words from the page to the stage to the planets, from an abstract idea to the proof of new galaxies, where synonyms become stanzas, then satellites of sound. Thank you. Thank you. All right, give it up once again for Niecy Blues, everybody. Niecy Blues.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something called an improv, which is basically where I'm just making it up as I go, okay? So this is basically to show you that music can also be beautiful, as well as noise, as much noise as possible at the same time, okay? So right now, I want you to make as much noise as you can. Okay. 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 All right. Bring it down. Okay, but listen. So I heard you all making noises, mostly just screaming, but can you make other noises? Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so it's gonna start off really calm and really, really slow and really beautiful, okay? And when I say make noise, you gotta wait a while. But when I say make noise, I want you to make a lot of noise. But not yet, okay? All right, so for now, I need quiet. Because this is actually gonna be only my second time ever doing this. So I'm very nervous. So send me all your love energies, okay? Oh, thank you. much noise as you can with your feet and your hands. Ready? Okay, one, 2, 3. Okay, let's hear how your noise sounds. Listen really closely and see if you can hear it. Wow. Thank you.
Niecy Blues, everybody, give it up. Niecy Blues.
Bye, guys.
Yo, who knew Charleston had so much talent, right? Nobody needs to go anywhere else. We're all right here. We have beautiful artists in town. That was really cool. All right, when I say vibe, you say vibration. Vibe. Vibe. All right, give it up again for Slim Soul.
We still all right out here? Hold on, I can't hear you. We still all right out here? Okay, okay. I just want to shout out one thing. I have my little brother with Jenny Moore Elementary right now. I want y'all to make some noise right now. Jenny Moore. Thank you. Thank you. So glad y'all are out here right now. Thank you. This is my next song. This is called Manna. All right? This is what they ate biblical times. This is what they ate to survive. This is how you can also feed your soul. It's something spiritual. It's something magic. And I think something magic is happening with music. I think we're making magic happen here right now. So I'm just going to go into the next one. What goes up must come down.
Hey, can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all clap to the beat?
Hey. What goes up must come down.
Y'all need more energy than that.
Hey.
Yeah.
What goes up must come down. All right, all right. What goes up must come down. All right, all right.
Okay.
See people nowadays playing games with their lives, being entertained, rearranged, over dramatized. I know I was born a slave, but I was free in my mother's eyes. Sensitized to sense of my whole life, compartmentalized in the memories. Synergy in my massive energy, massive entity. That's why they enter me. That's why I'm friends with all your enemies. They is kin to me. This was meant to be. The flow heavenly. I seek strength to give to the weak. I've been at this for weeks. I'm at my peak. I at least deserve to speak. These other rappers is weak. They just so. But I'm rapping in front of a stage, in front of a GoPro, trying to go pro. I know I kill it with the pros though. All Malabees, no rose gold. All Malabees, no rose gold. What goes up must come down. All right, all right. Hey, what goes up must come down. Must come down. It's gotta come down. What goes up must come down. Gotta come down.
Okay.
It's gotta come down.
What goes up
All right.
must come
Down. It's gotta
Okay.
come down.
Look.
Go ahead, Marty.
Still making music at the baby house.
Yep.
Used to have stick on your cassette until I played it out.
All right.
Still got the OGs rooting for me. Still with the friends, still with that will in my pen. Still got that killer intent.
Yep.
Still writing raps with my friends.
Yep.
Still got dreams of being rich. Still plotting schemes of being treated like a king at the Ritz.
All
The
right.
nation still hates us. Still wanna tie us brothers up with the newest pair of Jordan shoelaces.
Laces.
Keep us brothers mind at ease with ideas of misguided peace and diamond bling.
All
Got
right.
people lying to us. Pastors getting married, need a ring for their chicken, so the preachers trying to use us. Worship solves everything, yeah. We've been praying for our freedom since these brothers got religion convoluted. Killing us is still constituted. It's all games and fun. Still trying to pay us off with crumbs. These people out committing felonies. Police get paid leave. A brother still get killed if they run. Man, I ain't trying to preach to the masses. Problem still systematic. They want brothers in caskets. Question the way you acted. Patting such ruthless action regardless of a brother was even asking. Rapping with a passion. Still got goals to reach. Treated like blacks in new fashion. Trend statements they make it. Blatant racists trying to amend this year. Hatred formulated. Some brothers embrace it. Others complacent. I hate it.
Goes up,
Must come down. Ran out of breath right there.
come down.
It's gotta come down. What goes up must come down.
It's gotta come down. It's gotta come down.
What goes up must come down.
It's gotta come down.
Can y'all clap
Gotta
again?
come down. Let me hear you clap.
What goes up must come down. Y'all gotta be more energetic than that. I know y'all hyped to be out of school, man. Let's get some energy.
What
Goes up must come down.
What goes up
Must come down.
I said, what
What goes up must come down.
All right. I'm gonna let the band keep playing right now, but I still want to talk to y'all while I do this. I'm still just so in shock and awe by how amazing you guys are. You look beautiful out there. You're making noise. You're participating. You're just enjoying the show, which is how you do it at a show. You gotta participate. You gotta get into the vibe of it. This is a song I made when I was in college. And I graduated a couple of years ago, and I didn't know what I was doing with music, but I kept listening to my influences. I kept listening to The Roots. I kept listening to Tribe Called Quest, like Marcus said. I've listened to a lot of music, and everything they have in common is just how they speak and express themselves. They express their feelings, they express their minds and what they want to do in the future, their goals, their aspirations. It's just so beautiful to be here, and I hope that you take away from this that you are able to do it too. I've got my beat pad right here because it's not as easy as it used to be. They used to have to record records into like a tape loop, and they used to have to do all this extra stuff with it, and there was no like extra takes. It wasn't just drag a computer file here, drag a computer file there, which you can do now with GarageBand, like on your iPads, with like Logic and Pro Tools and everything like that. They had to really listen, and they had to loop these records around. You ever seen a DJ loop a record around? He would have to find that spot, and then he'd have to loop it and keep it going, and they'd have to record that loop. And that's how they started taking from all the greats like, James Brown. He had Clyde Stubblefield, and if you don't know about Clyde Stubblefield, he was one of the most amazing drummers, and he's actually the most sampled drummer in hip hop. You probably heard his stuff with Run DMC or, Eric B. and Rakim. A lot of New York cats, everybody did that. They sampled these records, and they kept the culture going. They kept the memory of the people that did it before them, and they would express their new age thoughts, their new wisdom that they have with that. So I'm gonna go ahead, we can go ahead and slow it down, we can stop it, and I'm gonna bring this beat pad up real quick. I have some samples today, because it's a little bit easier today. I've got my computer, I got my keyboard, I've got my beat pad, and it's the same thing. Just like your voice is an instrument, the computer can be an instrument as well. You can do anything with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. I have 2 samples right here.
Backups, plan Bs, turn them to main goals. An accident saw most, so thankful, man, Lord knows. Where would I be right now if a couple slip-ups is what kept me down? So I kept writing, rapping, all the excitement subsided. It creates some ambivalence, I admit I'm partial to violence. Lately I'm feeling like another black brother on the come up to be a leader. Please, I'm in need of guidance. Pen broken, no paper, arthritis, I still go. Ain't no way that they can defy it. Leave the people in charge, they should take this tape and enshrine it. Part of me wrote the thesis, the other part can't define it. A chemist with the attention, the more than the analytics. Their lyrics so poorly written, they bore me. I handle business, it's a light jog. If the chores are more calisthenic, don't mind me, man, I'm just venting. The rhyme and Malcolm passion I can't imagine could ever be the equivalent. Lines that overlap, plaid shirt and some slacks on the body. Inside my tablet with lyrics on a note attached. They thought the crime rate was high, but I'ma send the height through the roof. Keys can open up doors, but let's see what your music do. I put my soul in the effort, my effort inside the soul. Mix it into the pen, that's how the story unfolds. They showed up the rap mistakenly. How was I to know? A picture worth 1,000 words, so threats they never pose. I'm just a chapter in a book that's never closed. And so I shed light on my vision.
Hey,
shed light on my vision. Shed light on my vision. Cause we all got visions. I said we all got visions. I said we all got visions.
Yeah.
I said we all got visions. I shed light on my vision.
All right. They think that I'm isolated and faded, probably jaded. This is just to let you know that my music hasn't degraded. Every track, man, I saved it, pasted it, then repaid it. Yes, get the funny thought that since every thought ain't paraded, I'm around it just playing, not really motivated. But when I'm on the mic, most are easily persuaded with flows that hit harder than pillows made out of pavement. Rappers filling their acts with all these blatant overstatements. The throne I see is vacant, with a whole lot of claimants. Call them all kings, best forth enslavement, I just call them competition. I'm not with all that dissing, man. I just want them to listen to your man on a mission. Got a vision. I said we all got a vision. Shed light.
Shed light on that.
Shed light on that vision.
Shed light on that.
I said we all got a vision.
We all got a vision.
I said we all got a vision.
Shed light. Shed light. Shed light.
I said we all got a vision.
We all got a vision. Said we all got a vision. Said we all got a vision.
All right. I just want y'all to give it up for yourselves real quick. Give it up for yourselves for making it out here, continuing to work in school, continuing to do what you want to do, because that's what you should do, right? So I just want to say something before I go ahead and let Marcus back on here. I hope we all have a love for music. I want to see some hands. Who in here loves music? Raise your hand, make some noise, do whatever you want to do. Okay, I see everybody raising their hands. All right, that's good. How many drummers do we have in the room? People that play drums. We We got drummers all
Got a
around.
couple
Thank
of
you.
them.
What about piano? I want to see who plays piano. Okay, we got some piano players in here. What about bass? Anybody tried to play the bass yet? I'm seeing some hands right here in Nassau with the hoodie on. Yes, sir, we got some bass players in here. Well, I just want to tell y'all that you should keep doing what you do. If you have fun with music, if you have fun with what you're doing, you need to enjoy it. You need to stick with it, because practice makes perfect, and you can all come up on stage at some point in your life. You know that. So I just want to leave you with that. I hope you fall in love with music. I hope if you didn't love music today, you fell in love with it after this show. Thank y'all.
Give it up for Slim Soul, everybody. Slim Soul. Again, my name is Marcus Amaker. I am your friend. I'm also the poet laureate of the city, Artist-in-Residence. I love you all. Thank you all for coming. Please continue to create. Tell your friends about this space. Share your thoughts, share your feelings, write them down. It's a beautiful thing. Before we head out, I want to give another round of applause for Niecy Blues. Round of applause for Cody, Dixon, and Slim Soul. Most importantly, a round of applause for yourselves. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We love you. We love you.